Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital opens a health promotion center of the knee and also welcomes a visit of nursing staff from Singapore. We meet a group of Tzu Chi volunteers who are committed to watching the morning broadcast of Master Zhenyan's Wisdom at Dawn. Welcome to DaAi Headlines. I'm Mary Lee. Thank you for joining us. Nursing staff from Singapore's second largest hospital recently visited Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital to share and exchange insights with their Taiwanese counterparts. But first, we take you to the hospital's grand opening of the Health Promotion Center of the Knee, which is sure to greatly benefit osteoarthritis patients in northern Taiwan.
65-year-old Mr. Cheng suffers from osteoarthritis and resists in pain every time his symptoms act up. He has seen all major hospitals to no avail.
All the doctors I have seen just told me to continue using my knees gently until there is no choice but to perform knee replacement surgery. Every one of them said they could only give me some painkillers.
Finally, at a friend's recommendation, he met Dr. Lui Sao Ray, who performed an articular cartilage restoration surgery. In a week's time, Mr. Chen can already bend his knees, and his pain has greatly diminished. Patients like Mr. Chen develop osteoarthritis in their knees due to improper abrasion of the inner joint. At early stages of the problem, physical therapy or surgery through knee arthroscopy can help prolong the lifespan of the knee joints.
Inside the inner knee is an area that gets inflamed easily due to improper use. If we treat the problem early on by performing knee arthroscopy and remove the part as if we would remove an appendix, we can treat the problem.
The darling Tzu Chi Hospital has been promoting a healthy knee for the past 15 years. Now, with the support of Master Zhenyan, the Taipei Hospital also has a health promotion of the knee center, which will greatly help patients in northern Taiwan.
We have plants, flowers, and not only that, we also have our own fruit.
Meanwhile, a group of nurses from Singapore are also at Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital to learn the hospital's many features which help patients and their relatives relax and temporarily forget their worries. Next, at the registrar, the visitors learn about the hospital's advanced hardware that makes checking in ever more convenient for patients.
I wasn't aware that you are already employing such advanced hardware. You have quite an advanced computer system, and with regards to your user interface, you have been very considerate of your patients' needs.
Tan Tak Seng Hospital is the second largest hospital in Singapore and has earned a reputation in treating infectious disease, caring for seniors, and providing physical therapy. The visitors happily share their expertise in these fields.
The way their hospital allocates their nursing staff is quite different from ours, so we can learn by studying their models, like how to utilize nurses more efficiently, or how to better team up doctors and nurses.
All Tzu Chi's hospitals take pride in staying eco-friendly. Seeing how the hospital's waste is cleanly and efficiently discarded, the visitors hope they can also minimize their carbon footprint while caring for patients.
In Australia, to help refugees and underprivileged families, volunteers at the Tzu Chi Melbourne Liaison Office held their first free dental clinic at the North Richmond Community Health Centre.
Early in the morning, volunteers from the Tzu Chi Melbourne Liaison Office arrived at the North Richmond Community Health Centre, ready to hold the office's first free dental clinic. The volunteers' smiles and warm greetings help reduce the patient's nervousness.
Happy day, because I always afraid and scary about the dentist and something like that. But today it was very good. It was very friendly, yeah.
As dental care is not covered by Medicare in Australia, the Melbourne Liaison Office decided to follow the Brisbane's office footsteps to serve the needy.
I felt so good when I saw everyone was smiling at me. I felt good and I was happy to be among the people.
Volunteers also offer each patient with a dental kit, and their thoughtfulness deeply touched Dr. Martin's heart.
Volunteer dentists were actually very professional and hardworking and did a great job. So really it was a very professionally run.
Thanks to the effort of 55 volunteers, 34 patients go home with a brighter smile. The volunteers also say this experience will help them face future free clinics with more confidence.
Relating to Australia, as part of his second visit to Taiwan, Ipswich Mayor Paul Pasali was joined by his colleagues in an audience with Master Zheng. During the meeting, Pasali and his colleagues reaffirmed their hope to gain a better understanding of Tzu Chi, as well as bring what they have learned back into their communities.
Putting their gratitude into song, Ipswich Mayor Paul Pasali and his colleagues are here to meet Master Zheng. In 2011, massive floods struck Australia's Ipswich, bringing Tzu Chi volunteers into the community.
天地人间都是如一家人，付出呢是很诚恳的付出，所以这一片的真诚也得到了这样的浓厚的友谊非常的感恩呐。
Back in October 2013, as massive bushfires struck New South Wales, Mayor Pasali was inspired to join Tzu Chi's ranks to help the needy in Blue Mountains. One local councillor looks forward to forming a stronger partnership with Tzu Chi following this visit.
I can continue constructing that bridge so that we can work together for the betterment of all mankind and the planet.
Responding to Tzu Chi's Bamboo Coin Banks campaign, Mayor Pasali and Ipswich State High School Principal Simon Riley vowed to spread this practice once back in their community.
When I return, I could be a commissioner to help all my brothers and sisters in Australia.
Julia has taken the message from my school into my school community to also help my parents. I would personally like to thank you for the Tzu Chi Foundation's work across the world, and I would like to thank Julia for bringing that work to my community.
During their visit, these guests have gained a better understanding of Tzu Chi's humanistic values and vowed to pass on its messages to their constituents back home.
At the Linh Quan Temple in Ho Chi Minh City, the number of sheltered seniors has increased to over 100 this year due to Vietnam's rapid increase in the elderly population. What these seniors need the most is companionship. Thus, for the past decade, Vietnam Tzu Chi volunteers have been bringing them laughter and joy. In Vietnam's Ho Chi Minh City, the some 100 seniors live comfortably at the Linh Quan Temple thanks to the gifts of kind-hearted donors. However, they need companionship.
I saw your performance. It was very good. I wish you could come each month to entertain us.
At their latest monthly visit, Tzu Chi volunteers chat with the seniors and cool them with the fan to fight off the 35 degrees Celsius weather. Six seniors also received a haircut to stay cool.
I just got a haircut and I feel refreshed. Seeing your performances makes me smile. It would be great to see your performance every day.
These seniors are all alone, so I'm happy to be able to do my part to help.
Vietnam's population is aging rapidly. According to statistics, 10.2% of the population is over 60 years old. Some seniors are sent here by the local social welfare office, while others are here because their children are unable to take care of them. Regardless, Tzu Chi's love and care has continued for the past 10 years. Team of doctors also visit regularly to safeguard the senior's body and mind. To help those living in Taiwan's mountains access medical service, Taiwan's Central Team of members and Tzu Chi volunteers conduct regular free clinics. At Taichung Xinshe, after long-term visits, both Tzu Chi volunteers and patients have come to see each other as family members. Zhonghe Elementary School in Taichung Xinshi is full of warmth today, as Tzu Chi volunteers lead residents in song and dance. With a background in nursing, 46-year-old Huang Meili knows well the pain and suffering patients go through. Thus, she has never missed an opportunity to spread some joy for the past 2 years.
I maintain a happy heart. By coming here, you can forget your troubles and spread joy to others.
Nurse Chen Wanting grew up in the Tzu Chi family. She studied at the Tzu Chi College of Technology and started participating in the free clinics last year.
I treat each patient as if they're my own family members. The patients also entrust their lives into our care.
In return for their selfless service, the volunteers obtain immeasurable Dharma joy. Recently, the Taiwan government issued a statement naming Nantou County as a geographically sensitive area. But is this label a natural occurrence or as a result of misuse of soil and water? We take a look in today's report. In Taiwan's Nantou County, Lixing Industry Road, which runs along a hillside, faces landslides and road blockage every time heavy rains hits the area.
Water brought in for agricultural or construction ends up filling up the underground water reservoirs. So when monsoon season hits, space originally used for absorbing the excess runoff is already filled. And that's when destruction occurs because there's nowhere for the water to go.
Looking at the map of the area from a different perspective, previous landslide areas can be seen running along the hillside.
These landslide areas can reach up to 500 meters. The cause is usually soil erosion, which will continue to destabilize an ever-growing percentage of hillside until it reaches populated areas.
Unstable foundations, along with lax controls of soil and water usage, makes this popular tourist spot filled with uncertainty, not unlike the nearby Lushan area.
From Typhoon Kalmegi to Sinlaku to Morakot, Lushan has become a ghost town. Tourism is Nantou's livelihood, so we hope to have better safety regulations to continue serving others.
Pictures of a hotel topping over during Typhoon Sinlaku in 2008 called the public's attention to the problems of illegal constructions. Following, the Nantou government declared that buildings in Qingjing without permits constructed after January 1, 2012 will be torn down, and those built previously will be regulated accordingly.
We hope using a mass control method will improve the situation. Then we can survey building by building to see what needs to be done to make them safer.
In Qingjing, the problem isn't just about geology, but that the governing bodies are afraid to make a change.
It's not to say this area isn't suitable for development, but it means when you want to develop this land, you have to pay more attention to the geology of the land. The problem lies in when a license is approved for one building, yet you violate that permit and build more than was allowed.
To help solve the dilemma, the Nantou County government proposed an urban development plan to regulate building constructions and farming methods.
In talking about land coverage, we would have to tear down an area of 26,000 square meters of buildings. Yes, but we still need to do it for longevity purposes. We can't continue to build up to 10 square meters when a permit of only 1 square meter was given.
In Taiwan, as long as there are business ventures to be gained, everyone will rush to jump on the bandwagon. Most of the local governments don't control this type of expansion, and now the die has been cast and the buildings can't be torn down.
It's up to the governing officials and business leaders to change. However, what's surprising is that these aren't especially unique cases.
These mountain buildings are just illegal constructions without building permits, and it continues to happen throughout Taiwan to this day. So we might see a repeat of Qingjing elsewhere.
The report announcing geographically sensitive areas in Taiwan also revealed that many areas island-wide are prone to landslides. To lessen the impact of land destruction, it is not only up to the government to regulate, but members of the public must be willing to do what is good for the future of the land. Tzu Chi volunteers worldwide have remained committed to getting up early to watch Master Cheng Yan's morning Dharma lecture. In Taipei, Taiwan, 3 Liu sisters meet at the Zhongzheng District Tzu Chi Retreat office each morning to watch the Wisdom at Dawn broadcast. And in Singapore, as public transportation starts at 5:30 a.m., Tzu Chi volunteer Liu Ruishi and his wife have taken it upon themselves to pick up participants each morning.
Allocating and organizing the pickup routes for the following morning is what Tzu Chi volunteer Liu Ruishi and his wife Ye Shuting do before going to bed. As the public transport system only starts at 5:30 in Singapore, every morning the couple drives 2 separate cars so that they can collect more people to attend the morning Dharma study group.
We are blessed that we are able to receive the Dharma, so we want more people to join us too.
If we are the ones driving the initiative, it's our duty to be more diligent than others. If one day we feel lazy and want to miss a session, we can't because that would affect everyone else.
They have helped us greatly because it's too early and there's no public transport available. We wouldn't have been able to make it to listen to the master's teachings if it weren't for Sister Shuting.
In the past, Ye was never in the habit of going to bed or rising early, often going to bed at 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning.
It's not good for her health. I've told her so many times over the years, but she just wouldn't listen.
I have a sleeping disorder, so at times I wonder if it was really necessary to wake up so early just to apply the Dharma.
But in order to get closer to Buddhism, she decided to change her ways.
It's a time I can really connect with the Master. She is right in front of me and we are receiving her Dharma, so I definitely have to seize this opportunity.
Now that Ye is keeping regular hours, not only is her time used well to cultivate a deeper understanding of life, through watching the Master's morning teachings, she now has learned to understand the Minnan dialect as well. Thanks to technology, it is now possible to meet with the Master each morning to receive her teachings. It has also given the Liu sisters from Taipei's Zhongzheng district the opportunity to meet at their local Tzu Chi retreat each day.
Whenever I find myself in a situation, it's easier for me to let go. And as you are listening to the Master's teachings, you're able to realize the meaning contained within the Dharma immediately.
The sisters all joined Tzu Chi at around the same time. However, always busy with carrying out their respective Tzu Chi duties, being able to meet every morning to embrace the Buddha's teachings is something they cherish.
I have repented for the past and have adjusted my mindset. I am crying because I am so moved.
The elder sister Lu Mei-ying is the coordinator for the morning study group. With the support of her sisters, she has gained the confidence to invite more people to join.
I have been thinking of the people we encounter every day. Have we ever thought about inviting them to join us as well?
With their hearts united, the Lu sisters will continue to support each other on their spiritual path.
In Malaysia, Perlis State lives Tzu Chi care recipient Lim Appa. Lim's family suffered from financial difficulties after his retirement 7 years ago. Thankfully, Tzu Chi volunteers were there to help, and to reciprocate, Lim decided to join the volunteers' ranks himself.
Holding to a heart of giving, Lim Appa is full of blessings.
I'm able to help the less fortunate, so I'm very happy.
After Lim retired 7 years ago, he and his family couldn't make ends meet. Fortunately, Tzu Chi volunteers were around to offer financial assistance as well as emotional support. Lim's 92-year-old mother always looks forward to the volunteers' visits.
She won't trim her nails unless we are there to help her.
To reciprocate the volunteers' kindness, Lim decided to follow in their footsteps and started recycling.
You can learn from the volunteers in the video. Put recyclables in front of your yard and we will come to take them to the recycling station.
Despite his learning impediment, Lim's willingness to help the needy has given him immeasurable blessings and happiness.
For children living in remote areas, the imbalance of educational resources continue to prevent many from getting a proper education. To help, the Kaohsiung Cultural Education and Study Association decided to provide free tutoring to disadvantaged children in Lingyuan District, while Taiwan World Vision has teamed up with Starbucks to help disadvantaged indigenous children for the 16th year.
还蛮喜欢念书的。各位小朋友要说很喜欢念书的不容易耶。
Currently a student at Taichung's first senior high school, this modest-looking 16-year-old says he dreams of becoming a fashion designer just like his mother, who is an expert seamstress.
妈妈在做文化传承。
My mom is helping ensure the propagation of the Atayo culture. She is studying up on fashion design, so perhaps I'm influenced by her, as that's all I've learned since childhood.
For these indigenous children who live in Taiwan's remote mountains, getting a proper education is especially difficult, as their parents, who typically farm for a living, often do not make enough to support their continued education. Climate change has exacerbated the problem.
I began to think about what I should do. When something like this happens to my family, should I give up on my own dream and go home to help out?
Because indigenous communities have far less educational resources, we thought we should help. By tackling the problem of education, we hope to help them escape poverty.
For 16 years, Taiwan World Vision has reached out to these children in need, for proper education is the best chance they have to a brighter tomorrow.
Look here, the denominator is here, so you should put down 4. Why did you write 5?
In Kaohsiung, another charity is also helping children in need by providing tutoring every day.
My grades weren't very good before, but after having these teachers help me, they have improved.
The young third grader is a Taiwanese-Vietnamese mix. Raised by his poor grandma, he is already at a disadvantage from the start. There are many like him in the Lingyuan district.
We hope that through tutoring, we can help them stay in school, which will help them break the vicious cycle of low education leading to low income.
This proverb means to accumulate bits and pieces into a great sum. I did not know how to use it, but the teachers here taught it to me.
The Kaohsiung Cultural Education and Study Association also believes that the best chance these children have for a brighter future lies through a proper education. Thus, it has taken over 50 children under its wing.
Starting this year, Tzu Chi Performers Association expanded their services to bring laughter and joy to include a senior center in Guangdu, Taipei. At the end of the show, we bring you images of the latest visit to the senior center. Thank you for watching DaAi Headlines. Goodbye.